Yo, what is up, boys and girls? Welcome to a Mirko analysis video. Alright, we're back with the analysis video. Today, it's ONIC PH versus Team Liquid PH. Highly anticipated matchup. I do know who wins, because I kept up with it, but I don't know how the games, played out. Just as usual, didn't watch up until today. Again, want to say sorry for the late upload. I had to do a couple of shoots today early in the morning, so it was a rough couple of shoots, but back home, and I'm doing it. Let's go. Let's go. Lucas, Chip, and the Jawhead ban. Fanny Juicin. Nothing too crazy here in the bans, yeah? Still the classic Chip ban. What's surprising to me is there's no Fredrin on TLPH. I thought that especially going up against the Joy, they would try to go Fredrin, but I guess the Hylos Moskov, the utility that ONIC PH could just use would be too much. Hayabusa, Loyi, Fovius. So far, I think phase 1, TLPH kind of have the more aggressive composition. I wouldn't say better. The Hylos is... Joy and Hylos are really, really good. Joy is like super strong. Super strong. Even more so now, especially when the Hylos are already taken. And the Hylos is a winning matchup against the Fovius. So they kind of have really good answers to both these. Haya, Moskov does pretty well against Haya. Selena gets banned out by TLPH. Beatrix. Whoa, Beatrix ban. That's crazy to see the Beatrix ban over the Granger and Harith, dude. The respect over to Oheb, brother. Granger Harith got ignored the first phase. That's already very different, by the way. MPL ID, there's no way you would leave Harith open in the first phase like this. Harith would 100% be here or here. And there's going to be a Granger here or here. There's no way that the Harith Granger makes it out of first phase. I don't think I've seen a Granger or Harith get through first phase in MPL ID, so there you go. Difference already. Wow. They don't care. Holy shit. Well, to be fair, the Harith not being banned makes sense because it's a Moskov, right? You kind of want to go up against Harith. But even then, like, you do win against the Harith, but it takes a crazy player to actually make it go crazy, the Moskov. So on the hands of Kelra, I guess that's why. Valier. Wow. Wait, why would this? I wouldn't expect this to be a comp to use the Valier against. There's not a lot of like big HP bars. Again, the Valier got buffed, yes, but it was like it was buffed for shred to tankier members. Like the burn is better, stuff like that. Okay. And the Kufra. Okay. Yeah, just a double dash here. And then that's why they didn't want to ban the Harith, right? They kind of want him to go Harith because they were planning for the Kufra. That's why. They really were. They're just baiting at this point, right? They with the bans. They baited the Harith. TLPH didn't fall for it. Now probably going to be Granger because there's no way. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Hey, yo, Harith against Valier and Kufra and Hylos and Moskov. Yeah, this is a bad Harith game on paper. Yeah, I understand why the casters were so surprised by it too. Why it's still Harith? Well played to ONIC Philippines though. Despite them not having, the most meta drafts, because we haven't seen Kufra and Valier in a while. That's still this is a great composition. This is a good composition. They effectively shut down the Harith without banning it. And that's very hard to do in the current meta. But let's just see. Let's just see how they play it. Double Temporal Rain. Okay. Nothing too crazy in the emblem department. Everything's all right. Vitality, I guess. Vitality, tenacity, firmness, tenacity. Very tanky boys. 3 tenacities, I guess, if we say anything about it. Yeah, by the way, that's why Moskov does really good against Harith. You could just blink out of the synchro fission, but obviously he got ganked, so he had to kind of like maneuver. Really good rotation, by the way. This is something that you guys can utilize in your own games when, or if you're playing pro, if you're trying to play pro. You guys probably already know it. I think in Indo, we call it the triangle pattern. It's the start in the jungle where when you have a fast clearer in the jungle, you go orange to green camp this one, and then the bottom green camp, and then you can go here. Or technically, if the opponent starts purple, you can just go 1, 2, and then into. Wait, sorry, let me just. If the enemy starts on purple and you start on orange, you can go 1, 2, and then straight into here, and then boom, boom. You can go all around, but usually we don't see that because it's a bit too greedy. If you have teammates who can cover your purple buff from being taken, and if you really clear that fast, then you can do that. But usually it's just 1, 2, 3, and then purple. Yeah, it's a pattern that we are seeing more often now. In the past, it's just, you know, you go orange to purple to lethal, but we're seeing a lot more variants of jungle patterns. I know this because I've been playing jungle myself. It's pretty fun. And if you get that rotation, that clear, you get a level lead. Because your opponent won't be able to clear, especially when you have a faster clearing jungle. You get so much value out of it. Level 5 by turtle spawn right off, like instantly. So if you're not looking for any ganks, and if your teammates can hold their own, especially if you have mid control, that is the best pattern to go for. Really good setup. Oh, yeah. Just the setup, man. So Valier against Lo Yi, that's something you guys can know too. He just wins out in lane. Not a lot of people can say that they win out in lane against Lo Yi, but the Valier held a very, very good, like, level 1 to 3 in mid lane. Mid control was 100% ONIC Philippines. They had crazy clear on King Kong. Interesting path. Again, he knows just how ahead he is. This is, hey, King Kong. This is what makes him so good at MLBB in the jungle. His pathing is really 60% of the work. What makes him so special? He ignores his own orange buff, by the way. He goes turtle straight up top to go to the green camp here. Again, knowing that he has the mobility, knowing that he has a better shot at actually stealing it away from KarlTzy, he goes straight to denying the jungle. When you're winning, denying the enemy jungle is more valuable than taking your own buffs. Because you can take your buffs at any time. The opponent being kind of behind needs to work to get their own camps. So you can see, like, they have to really put in a lot of effort to get one green camp. Because Karl is going to be 2 levels down now. King Kong's pathing from Season 13 has already been, you know, what kind of makes him special. Mechanics, obviously, but for me, it's just how intelligent he is as a jungler, the way he farms. He's always ahead. Even when he's, like, when his team is behind, he's ahead.
It's been a while. It's been a hot minute.
Neither time was he a real mage, I'm just saying.
It looks like, though, he's still going to be sticking with the wands, but not a lot of cooldown reduction. He might be going for glowing first, really maximizing the...
Does he want to go green camp again? Yeah, look at this, dude. Ooh. Oh, there's a skirmish! Oh... Man, it's so easy for the Valier to go up against Cho too, huh? Just shoved them back so many times. This Valier is actually MVP right now, brother. Against Phoveus too, guys. Wow. This melee composition, very short range composition, is having a shit ton of trouble up against the Valier. You don't need to deal damage on the Valier. What you need is just poke. Like, technically that's damage, but you know what I mean. You just want to put the burning effect. You just want to be as annoying as possible. And again, look at the way... Oh, my lord. Really good stuff from Brusco there. Uh-oh. Now this is trouble for Prince. Still able to kite away. A bit disconnected from ONIC Philippines. Great mechanical plays, but King Kong was still doing purple.
They were going for the late
Yeah,
entry
great
of
clapback.
King Kong punish, but JP was ready to block the entry of King Kong. And that meant Team Liquid Philippines will
Good delay, really good delay on King Kong earlier, yeah.
Despite the very clear level advantage of ONIC in that last
Well played.
fight, they actually got bothered with the man down here.
The man down heats up. E2 Max was the last player? Hey, BTR coach, by the way, just want to say.
It was in 11, not 10.
No, he showed up in 10, then he did it again in 11.
Oh, Yowie.
Yeah.
That's just the last pick. Right, so...
E2 Max season 9 in mid lane. Yeah, we season 11 in Rome.
Aside from that.
Okay, so let's see what ONIC will do for the next big play. JP has adjusted his rotation a bit, looking more for canceling the...
That was crazy.
King Kong already have tabs checked
So
on
small,
here.
something so small, the deets.
Knowing that the
But just
lineup
taking the
will
aggro or like
very
hitting the green cam, letting the aggro move so that, you know, it sees if there's someone there. Figured out someone is there just by... And he didn't waste any time. Carl catching up is crazy on Hayabusa, dude. Against the Joy. TL, the way that they recovered up against this comp is ridiculous. You wouldn't expect them to be able to actually like pull
very easy
a lot of stuff after being behind
clear opening for ONIC.
Turtle 1 against this comp.
They tried to see mid-
This comp looks very oppressive. I don't think the other teams would have recovered this easily.
could go either mid or
Just goes to show you how good it is. The top 2, top 3 in MPL PH.
watch as the bottom
Top 4.
tower falls down. Look at the items. Already up to a Starlium for the Joy. Hunter Strike.
Yeah, Sanford desperately needs that Radiant. He already got it.
Sanford obviously still very eager to make play happen here.
Yeah.
It feels like TLPH is the one who are actually looking.
So TLPH, I guess their idea right now of a fight is just like they need to go in before Valier gets too many of those shots down. So they just gotta blitz something, right? Because if they get poked down, it's so tough. Look at that. Look at the burn. They already put... See, just putting the shit here, guys. Really good stuff from King Kong to win out that red tree, but that was 4v5. And the burn is doing quite a bit, man. Like they aren't able to keep on going. Usually for this kind of composition for TLPH, like they would win early, get the turtle, and then they can continue to fight as long as they want. But because of how many fucking, what do you call it, flames are on like the ground, you can't really keep on pushing. You are going to get punished.
Their chances of actually winning a big team fight right now are low. The damage not quite there yet without the Moskov. So they're just
King Kong as usual on the red tree though, freaking crazy.
getting the secure objective, opening
But again, that was 4v5, so it was actually value for ONIC Philippines. They got a turret down below. It's a trade back at least.
An apology. It's about 8 minutes in. He's on his way to his third core item.
But TLPH are
Once.
But TLPH are the ones leading. And most of the gold is on... Is that a 1,200 gold lead on the gold lane, bro?
It looks like ONIC wants to fight.
King Kong, bro.
Looking for Chef Sanji. Flickers away.
Damn.
A bit of damage. He's playing with 3. Man to man to man to man. Brusco takes him down. Now.
1 for... Dude, these fights are crazy.
Kurt, it's 1 for 1.
It's just fucking brawl, bro. So chaotic. Oh, when the two teams are so good mechanically, it'll just be like, let's go.
Again, you're looking at the gold here.
Muscle it out, bro.
Who is actually just on farm mode since minute 1.
You're damn right, Rockhard. I think ONIC did win.
Yeah, and he will be in farm mode for a while. They're getting those small wins here and there, but that will eventually compound into an even bigger one, which is Kelra having the items and being locked in. King Kong, for the team fights for most of, he tried to go for his signature.
Hey, I just want to say, King Kong's hand cam,
JP was ready yet again, so he's Team Liquid
he has his finger out like this. Wolf, it's not just me. All right?
wanting to come later into the fight.
Uh-oh.
Kurt catches 3 inside the glorious pathway. Now
Oh my god, these fights are so crazy, bro. What the hell? I can't... What to follow?
already down goes Kurt. Sanji takes him down. Sanford not done with it.
Ooh.
Slays the apex predator. Now
Oh,
where they going?
damn, dude.
Find the monster mage. Goes into the closet. Takes
Good stuff from Brusco. What a recovery, dude.
Gets taken down 2 for 2 so far. And the gods and the titans disperse.
Man, that was crazy.
Right up on mid. And then
Oh my god, bro.
King Kong coming through. Too late for Daddy JP with the kick. The beast is eating good.
Dude, it's so messy. I don't even know what to say. These are just mechanical battles. Like, they're... Oh my lord.
Focus and sheer will.
Dude, it's just... They're both just too good.
One way or another, but now
They're both so equal in like the way they fight and stuff, man. The recovery from TL, but
Diversion for Carl.
the creativity from both teams.
White rush coming through. No shadows. King Kong secures. JP is compromised. Kurt drops in the voice pathway. Just
Uh-oh, Sanji's dead.
get punished.
Whoa, bro.
Skewering
Game 1 is more just me reacting for sure. There's no, I can't, there's no reason for me to analyze macro. There's no macro. It's okay. They're just, I mean, there is macro, but it's not the main attraction right now, you know?
So many teams are afraid of, and now they're just chasing him down, chasing that cavalry back into their base with a Lord walking.
God damn, bro.
King Kong did not
When King Kong's ahead on the Joy, it just, you cannot enter your jungle. You just can't. This guy is so good on Joy.
with the Lord. 11 minutes in, ONIC Philippines pushing closer to the base.
Is he better on Joy or Suyo, guys?
Matchup we have here.
I think now Joy because of the nerfs on Suyo, but before I think Suyo, right?
Yeah, just elevating a goalie now.
Even though M6 skin is Joy,
Down the carpet,
his Suyo
forcing to
just
force something here.
auto win.
Liquid are doing their
Auto
best
win for
to
him.
Stop the Lord from crashing, and he has his way. Takes out about a fifth of that turret down bottom.
Successful defense so far for TLPH, but now that the dust have settled, he got a 4K goal lead, and ONIC are pushing TLPH back inside the base.
Okay, there are a lot of items across the board.
Good usage of First Lord. All the holy defenses already used or already procced.
There are 3 core items, a Divine Glaive already for this Joy, though, and a team like the Philippines have to watch now.
Divine Glaive for King Kong.
Who is slightly readjusting his timings of entering team fights because
Seriously though, this is just more of a reaction video. Like there hasn't been much. Yes, the pattern in the start, but that's about it, right?
good standard build for both
Like
of them to
even in the fights for Turtle, it's just whoever sets up first, they don't even have the advantage sometimes. Turtle won, yes. King Kong was able to set up first, and then they got the better position, but after that, TLPH really just... Oh my Bruce Goat! What the fuck, brother?
He takes out Carl Teasy, serves him up to the super fam. Sanji's up next, 2 out.
Bro.
The cavalry and the super
Bruce
fam
Goat.
coming in strong. Sanford doing his darndest, but he'll only last a second longer. 3 down from TLPH, and ONIC are inside the base.
uh-oh.
It's over.
Here comes ONIC, they're charging up.
Oh my dude, Bruce Goat is so...
The back line.
Look at that fucking Kufra, man.
Force not enough from Oheb. He's trying
Just
his best.
stopping Oheb for... Oh, he's burning. He's dead.
PH survives.
Oh, he gets to the base.
For a little bit longer, ONIC knows it's over.
Oh, he's all alone.
Dude.
The jump, and that's it. ONIC Philippines takes game 1.
Guys, I'm sorry. There's not much for me to analyze in this game.
Here for ONIC.
That was just
Just
insane, brother.
easily dominates with Kelra in the helm.
Holy moly.
It was a very even game up until everything just started.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Let's move on to game 2, bro.